Hello, beautiful people. I have not uploaded a video, but this video is why I have not uploaded a video. And let me just tell you. Oh, yeah, hey, how you doing? First of all, how's your day? Hope it's been great. Currently, I hope you like this new setup. This is like my room-ish area. Anyway, so today I'm going to be talking about the best experience of my life. It's someone knock. As I was saying, this video is, I'm getting a little distracted. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. This is the best experience of my life that I had this weekend. So let me just start off. I'm just going to start off with the basic story, okay? This is how I met Lana Del Rey, aka Goddess, aka Angel, love of my life, fire of my loins, okay? Don't laugh. My roommates are laughing at me. Don't laugh. She's my life. My roommate and I were at this like meeting thing, and there was like a little break, and my roommate, we're both in this like, our building has a like Facebook group thing, so someone posted in the Facebook group, hey, would anybody want to camp out to see Lana Del Rey? And my roommate, as a joke, shows it to me and is like, haha, Eve, don't you think that, like, isn't this funny, like, you would go? But it was like kind of like a kidding matter, like, and I was like, wait though, she's coming to New York? Like, you can meet her though? So anyway, I had this like whole night, right, and I was like meeting other people, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I get home at around midnight, and I'm like, I gotta go see Lana. She's coming Friday at 9 a.m. I can buy the tickets, and at 6 p.m. I'm gonna be able to see her. I gotta go right now. And they're like, yeah, Eve, you gotta go. It's 1 a.m. You gotta go. But then they were also like, you're psychotic. Why are you going? And I was like, no, yes, I don't know. My mind was literally just racing. I don't know what's going on. So I take my book bag, and I put in my sleeping bag, I put in my Sharpies, I put in my sketchbook, and I'm ready to go, and I go get some water, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna camp out for 8 hours, it's gonna be awesome. Oh, and it's like the first 125 people get to meet her and get her vinyl signed at Urban Outfitters. So I go to the subway, get off at Urban Outfitters, go sit down, and I'm like, wow, I thought there were gonna be more people here. I'm the fourth person in line. Like, there are 3 other guys. And I was like, okay. I was really hoping, like, I wasn't gonna get mugged or anything. So, thank goodness these people were nice. So we're sitting there for a while and, you know, just having a nice chat. About an hour later, you know, 2 a.m., somewhere around there, they go, oh, we're so excited for Saturday. I was like, what's Saturday? What's going on, guys? And they're like, you know, Saturday, the event. I was like, what? Excuse me? Can you please repeat that again? Did you say Saturday was the event? And they were like, yeah, it's Saturday. Honey, you have like 30 more hours. I was like, what? 30 hours? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I thought I was going to be here till 9 a.m. this morning on Friday. This is a joke. And they're like, no, we're not kidding. Like, we're not kidding. And I was like, I got 2 meetings. I got school. I got a date. No, I can't stay here. So I'm sitting there, and they're like all falling asleep, and I'm sitting there tweeting, and I'm like, if anybody is up right now, please help me now. Would you stay for your idol? And so I texted these people, and they were like, well, I don't know if I would just stay for the experience or not. Does she really make you happy? And I was like, what is going on with my life? Anyway, so they convinced me to stay there, and I was like, wow, I'm going crazy. It's around 6 a.m. We're sleeping on the sidewalk. 6 a.m. This car comes up, and not a car. This car comes up. This person comes up. I'm sleep deprived from the weekend. Okay, this person comes up, and they're like, "Get up! We're cleaning the streets." And I'm like, "What? Excuse me, I can't sleep." They're like, "No, get up, get up, get up." So we got up, waiting for them to wash the sidewalk, and then we sit down in chairs. It's around like 8 a.m. Sit down in chairs, and they're like, "Actually, you can't have chairs." So we're like, okay, whatever, put the chairs back, sit down on the ground, and they're like, actually, you can't sit. And I was like, excuse me? And they're like, yeah, you have to stand. And I was like, you're telling me I'm gonna have to stand here for 2 days? Are you kidding? No! As I was saying, so basically the Urban Outfitters managers came, they gave us like donuts, t-shirts, lithographs, it was super, super sweet. Then 2 more people arrived. I'm like, finally, people have arrived. So we got 6 people. These are these 2 really cute, nice boys from Connecticut. Super duper nice. So far, I'm the only girl there, but everybody's super nice, super friendly. To go to the bathroom, we had to like guard each other's stuff. And you have to note that I have never met any of these people in my life. and I went alone because nobody else wanted to go with me and camp out because they thought I was psycho. Anyways, so we're sitting there, more and more people start arriving, you know, it's getting real hot, they're not letting us sleep on the street, they're telling us you can't sit down, these people in, like, the building, they're like, you can't sit down. I'm like, wow, great, this is fantastic, like, I'm just having a grand old time, I had to skip all this stuff. Okay, it comes around 3 p.m. Oh, and let me just tell you, we started, so that we knew who was in line, we marked people, so I brought my sketchbook, right? And we marked people, so on the right hand, we would have even numbers, and on the left hand we would have odd numbers, and we were like, okay, let's just start marking people so people don't hold places in line, so it's fair. So I was number 4, so I don't even know, it's kind of faded, but I was number 4. I could put like a picture somewhere. So we started doing that, and thank the Lord we started doing that, because around 3 p.m. there was like 200 people showed up, and we also color coded it and with obscure colors, because of course, being me, I just carry around 24 pack of obscure colored Sharpies. So we did that, and we made a code, and we tally marked everyone. Let me just show you. This is because Urban Outfitters cannot get their shit together and do this themselves, so we, as the people sitting on the sidewalk, had to do it. Thank goodness the New York Police Department, this woman was like so sweet helping us out. Anyway, we did that. People were literally trying to like forge the numbers, like do all this stuff. Oh, and like the key for the number colors was ripped out because we had to give it to the managers because they didn't even know Lana was like a big pop star, I guess, or, you know, so we did that. We camped out. Thank goodness I didn't actually miss my date. My date came to me, so that was really sweet. And I was like really ratchet. I didn't even know, like I didn't have any clothes, I didn't have anything, so that was all over the place. I had a sleeping bag, but then when I tried to sleep, these girls were like, oh my god, there are cockroaches on the ground. I'm like, please be quiet, I'm just trying to get some rest. I haven't slept in like 3 days. And these people would like take my bag and like sleep on it, and I was like, great, I'll just sleep on the sidewalk, it's fine, it's normal. So that day, I finally pick up, 9 a.m. comes, we pick up the vinyl. I was super, super, super happy because I finally got our wristbands and our vinyls, everything is great. The 2 Connecticut boys I met in line, I let them come with me back to my apartment, and they took a shower, they took a nap, we got dressed, got ready, went to Lana, stood in line, and we were waiting for Lana, and I was just like, wow. I was thinking about this, I was like, these people are so happy to be here. They brought her flowers, we made her notes, and I was like thinking about this, like my best friend from high school, we met and we're best friends because of Lana Del Rey and her music, and all of these people have congregated together and are so happy because of her music, and that was just like out of this world for me. So we're standing in line and I'm about to cry. I don't know why. I don't cry because of these kind of things, but it was just like, so she wasn't even here yet, and I was like, okay, calm down, take a breath, you can do this. So we're waiting in line, and it's just so beautiful. People are so nice and sweet, and finally they tell us Lana is coming, and I was like, wow, I can't believe this. And they told us the rules of the meetup. They were like, no signings, which is right. I bought the vinyl for it to be signed. They were like, no signings. You will sit in a separate chair against Lana, and someone will be taking pictures of your interaction, and no selfies. And I was like, girl, no. Why would we even come here if we can't get our vinyl signed? Like, a lot of people are upset. Like, I did want to have an interaction with her, but I genuinely wanted to just, like, I wanted my vinyl signed too. Like, it was expensive vinyl. Anyway, so later they tell us that the management changed the rules, and they said that Lana does not want any of that, and that she wants to sign everything people want her to sign. She wants to take selfies. She wants to do whatever she wants. And I was like, bless her soul for helping the people and getting them what they want. I was so, so excited. I'm about to like break down. I'm standing there in line, and I literally can't even think about her. I'm like, wow, look at the ceiling. The ceiling is so beautiful. The lights are so beautiful. It's finally my turn. I'm about to I'm taking a video of my friend interaction with the one that I met there, and he was first in line. He was 15, first in line. Like, good for him. You go. I was watching his interaction with her, and I was just like, and they were like, you're ready? And I was like, wow, I'm about to meet the sensation, the angel of my dreams. I walk up, and I'm like standing there, and I'm like with my vinyl, and I'm like, hi, I'm Eve. And she's like, hi. She just laughs at me, and she giggles, and she has such a soft voice. She's like, thank you for coming here today. And I was like, you're an angel. You're an angel. And she's like, and she's like, well, how's your day? I asked her how her day was, and she was like, very good, thanks for asking. And I told her that I was there for 2 nights. She's like, really? And I was like, yeah. She's like, where are you from? And I was like, New York City. She's like, where in New York? I was like, oh, I'm here for school. She's like, what school? I'm like, I'm at this like design school and everything. And she's like, wow, my sister Chuck went there for photography. I'm like, no way, I'm there for photography. That's crazy. And she's like, yeah. And then I literally was like, I'm at a loss of words, I'm sorry. And she's like about to sign my vinyl. She's like, well, you said your name is Eve, right? And I was like, yeah. She's like, that's so funny because my sister Chuck wants to name her daughter Eve. I'm like, what? I'm sorry, what did you just say? I love Chuck. Like, Chuck is my inspiration. We've always had this joke with my friend and I that I am Chuck. And so that was just like crazy. Like, we love her work and everything. And then I finally asked her and I'm like, I did this project on Lolita. You can actually view it on my channel. It was an installation I did for my senior piece. And I noticed that a lot of his quotes I've heard them before, and I looked them up and they were in Lana Del Rey songs, but I've never heard her interview about Nabokov or anything like that. So I asked her about that, and she goes, yeah, I just love his work. I just love Russian literature, and so I pepper it in throughout my pieces, and it's just a little cute, and I mean, it might not be right. And I was like, wow, you're my soul. And then we're about to like, take a picture, and I was like, can I have a kiss? And she literally kisses me on the lips, like, I'm sorry, what? What? And then I was so lost at words. I was like, can you say hi to my friend William for me? And she says, hi, Will. And I was like, wow. I'll insert the clip. Would you give me a kiss? Is that okay? Hi. Would you say hi? Hi, William. Thank you so much. And then I finally, this is like, it was already been, we've had some interaction already, so I was like, thank you for being here. She gives me a hug. I didn't ask for a hug or anything. She gives me a hug. She smiles. Beautiful, heartwarming soul. The second I leave that area, I just start bawling. I have never bawled this much. Like, I do not cry because of people. Like, this is not the type of person I am. And I just literally start crying. And I'm like, oh my God, she's my life. They gave us this rose, and I was like, oh wait, I actually still have it somewhere. I have the rose somewhere, but here's a petal from it. I literally am just like crying. I'm like, wow, this guy who I met, he literally breaks his one Chipotle napkin in half and gives it to me, and I'm like crying. And I was at a high that whole night. Like, I was like, she's just my life, and now I'm friends with all these people because of her. And I told her that too, and I was like, you have made me so happy with so many new friends. You're beautiful. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you want to see, there's another snippet on Instagram if you want to see that. Here is the actual vinyl. So it says, here, I hope you can see it, To Eve, Heart, Lana Del Rey, my baby. Like, she touched this. Can you believe that? She kissed my lips. Like, that's crazy. Let me just look at the, okay, so I got, this is the, wait. This is not the right one. One sec. Don't you worry. Wait, was it the right one? JK, it was the right one. Okay. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's like clear. And it's there you go. I hope you can see it. It says To Eve, Heart, Lana Del Rey. And we actually played the other vinyl, the other half of the album on my friend's new player, and it just sounds beautiful. I'm just so happy for her and her, let me just put this away real quick. I'm just like so happy for her and her album, Honeymoon, and that I got this experience, and it's just like thoughts become things, man. This would have never happened if I didn't live in this building, if that kid never posted on Facebook, if my roommate wasn't making fun of me, if that girl who I tweeted to didn't say I should stay. It's just like, wow, what an experience, and that just like makes me so happy, and I'm so heartwarmed that so many people can get together and be impacted by one person's music and inspiration. It's just like an art. I'm already like overwhelmed. It's been like a couple days, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely be trying to be posting more videos on Thursdays. Have been my day kind of going at it. If you want any other videos, just leave them down below, any comments, and please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more content. Well, I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to my story and being part of this experience. Bye guys.